Yes, this is the file select music. It's just, this is the music we're working with here. Hold on a sec. Music. No, I'm looking for, what am I doing? Someday I will figure out how to patch custom music into this, because that's a thing you can do. But you have to have the music in like a certain file format, and I'm not sure how that works, so I need to look into it. Because I would love to patch in like Sonic Adventure 2 music or some shit. Realistically, it would be like Majora's Mask music, and I got Twilight Princess music. That'd be cool. Pinned message. I'm trying to remember what I'm doing. Sorry, stream rules. ADHD is a bitch. And also, sorry I'm starting so late. I needed to catch up on Genshin Battle Pass stuff. I did not mean to cut that message. I wanted to copy it. Okay, I'm fine. Okay, got it fixed. Trying to make my Battle Pass worthwhile, you know? That's also not what I wanted to do. I don't want to create... This song will not stop. It's just what we're dealing with here. Okay, okie dokie. I also removed the 1500 archer requirement, because you can remove specific you can remove specific locations from the pool. So I removed the 1500 archer requirement. I'm just gonna name him No. And we are starting with a spiritual stone yet again. Love it. Love that! I did change it so that we actually start with that. Okay. Interesting to almost vanilla tunic colored, kind of sprite colored. Oh, title screen music in Link's house. Oh, shit. Okay, I guess we're spawning here. Temple of Time music for Hyrule Field. Desert Colossus's foolish choice. I will write that down right away. Actually, real quick, let me do my little thing here. Hold up a second. Copy, paste, and then I want to make Way of the Hero. Foolish. Okay, we're going to delete all of these. Okay, we have Lakeside Laboratory, we have Windmill, we have Great Fairy Fountains, GFF, Fishing, Treasure Box Game, Deku Theater, Happy Mask Shop is important. Deku Theater, Dampe, Shooting Gallery Child, Shooting Gallery Adult. We want Bomb True Bowling. Okay, we want Post Hour, House of Skulltula, Bomb True Bowling. There was one other place I wanted to write down, Happy Mask Shop. If there's any other important locations I'll need to think of, I'll write those down later. So they just said that, Foolish Choice, Way of the Hero, and Trial. So we just got word that, I need to delete all the dungeons as well from last time. So we just got word that plundering Desert Colossus, did it say? Yes, Desert Colossus is a foolish choice. That is the first thing that we know. All right, that is good to know already. All right. Okay. Gabby is now a dog. By the way. Okay, that's our first way to hero. Right. Okay. Very interesting choice for Hyrule Field music. Yeah, one of these days I'll figure out how to patch custom music. I would love to do like Majora's Mask music. That would be cool. I mean, I could do some really goofy custom music, but I could do the entire Sonic Adventure 2 soundtrack because why not? But, alright, let me... I don't need rubies, I don't know why I went up there. Okay. Gerudo Valley with Goron City music. Interesting. Let me pick you up. Please don't jump off. Please don't jump off, you stupid chicken. Oh god, I jumped off. Well then. Guess I'm coming back later. Okay. Colossus again. Why does Gerudo Valley keep sending me to Colossus? Oh, I also know Colossus is garbage, but I will see what dungeon this is though. I don't care about the item, but I will see what the dungeon is. Actually, I'm also gonna check the hint over here. There is another Gossip Stone over here as well. Lost Woods right here. Okay, so we got Kokiri Forest. Okay, Lost Woods way to the hero. Good to know that. Let's see what dungeon this is as well. Okay, this is Shadow Temple. Okay, so Spirit is Shadow. And Lost Woods is way to the hero. Okay. Got it. Alright, now we're gonna go. Okay, of course it's gonna give me the Requiem item, but I know Colossus items are bad. Oh well, I'll take Heart Invader, I suppose. But I'm not gonna bother checking anything else here. I mean, not that I can anyway at this stage, but I'm gonna go ahead and go to the next location. Let's see where this puts us. Alright, Zora's River. Okay. Spotula token right there. I can't do anything about. Okay, let me read the Gossip Stone here. Wait, I can't see. Okay. Oh, okay, that's a thing. Okay, 50 Slotulas. Song of Time. I'm actually going to write down all the other ones. I'm going to write down 10 skulls, 20 skulls, so we know. 30 skulls. Oh, well, Song of Time isn't as important as, like, Song of Storms or something, so I might not need it. But it would still be something I would like to have. Okay, so I will be going for Skulltula tokens then. Okay, what is, oh, I'm going to make it night. I'm going to go ahead and check this Skulltula right here. See what this Skulltula is doing. I can probably, like, jump slash at it? No, come on. Stupid. There we go. Okay. Another heart piece. I will take it. Is there anything else I can actually check here? Well, I could get the chicken and check the grotto on top. Like, I don't have bombs, so I can only check one of the grottos, realistically. Which is kind of annoying. I could try to check. There's no way I'd make it over there without. I just hope you could, like, secretly grab the ledge, but that's not happening. I can check the Skulltula at the base of the area. So I'm not gonna cheat and go to Temple of Time this time. I'm only gonna do that. I'm gonna, unless I get stuck and then I have to warp to Temple of Time. Otherwise, I'm not gonna cheat and warp to Temple of Time. So I'm just gonna hope I find it normally. Okay, big ruby. Don't need that. The music. Every time I collect an item, it's just this. Okay, now we are Lon Ranch. Okay. I can check a couple things here. Okay, that's not important. Okay, let's see what this building is. Oh, it's not open. Okay, let me make it day. I think there's a Skulltula in the back, which requires it to be night though, but I'll make it day for now. So I can see what's in here. Nothing important. All right, good to know. Now let's head to Madeline itself. I can get the reward from Madeline. That's doable. All right, Madeline. Let's go. I mean, you know, I give myself Prelude of Light, so, like, it could be in Logic. I was not trying to use Zelda's Letter, I was trying to use my Ocarina. It could be in Logic. Okay, there's our second token. It could be in Logic that I need to warp to Temple of Time, but I'm going to avoid doing that until it comes to a point where I need to, so. I only did it last time just to see the situations. I was confused about the way the stones worked, but. I'm gonna go ahead and check this building over here. See if this is anything. Okay, what is in here? Treasure box shop. I will write it down because last time that was my key to success. The treasure box shop is in back of Lon. Okay, good to know, I guess. Okay, for now. Wait, if the treasure box game appears as a dog, like, if it appears in an area that you can access as Adult Link, can you play that game as Adult Link? I've never, because normally it's inaccessible as Adult, like, in the, because I know you can play, like, Bomb Triple Link as Adult Link, I'm pretty sure. Okay, that's useless. Alright. One of the few open grottos that doesn't require explosives, but hopefully we'll be getting that shortly. Okay, let's go ahead and see what this Skulltula has in store. I guess loading out of the grotto doesn't count as warping you back to the last loading zone. It only warps you back to... Oh, the battle music is the Ganondorf theme? Seems appropriate. Alright. More rubies that I don't need. Did I check this school tool? I don't remember if I checked this one or not. I guess I didn't. Okay. Recovery art. Not off to a great start here, I must say. It's really too early to know. Oh, I can't get back. Without bombs, I won't be able to get back up. I can save warp to go to Link's house, or I can warp to Temple of Time. I guess I am warping to Temple of Time because I don't want to have to save warp if I can avoid it. So we'll find out where Temple of Time is, I guess, but I'm still not going to go adult yet. You know, it doesn't hurt to know where it is, I suppose. Okay. Doesn't hurt to know our dungeon situation either. Okay. Shadow, one No already has, and one in the water temple. So no shadow, no water. Interesting. Okay. Now I'm just gonna leave and see where this warps me. This could be literally anywhere. Okay, we are in market. We are in market at night. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and bring back Richard here. High wind shield, okay. Right. House of Skulltula, okay. Not great that it's child only, but okay. So House of Skulltula is back alley. House of Skulltula, back alley. Where is it? Back alley. It's not back alley, it's front alley. It is part of the back alley. Back alley night. Okay. All right, let's check this door here. No, this is the one I just went in. I meant to check the other door, my bad. Okay, let's see what this shop is. Nothing, okay. Let's check this one. Okay, I see gold scale for sale. Let's get that. 20. Okay, I'll definitely get that. It's useful. Not particularly important, but useful. Let's see how much that Skulltula token is. 40. I'm not gonna buy a Skulltula token for 40. There's more than enough Skulltula tokens out there. Okay. Let's check. Let's make it daytime and then check all of the. Make it daytime and check all of the other shops that are here. Oh. Final boss music in the marketplace. I love that. That's so funny. All right, let's go ahead and. Okay, Talon's game. All right, I'll do Talon's game, I suppose. I suppose I'll play Talon's game. No reason not to. Zora's domain music for the minigame music. That's like the most relaxing song, where the most intense song would usually be. Well, not the most intense song. I think that would be boss music, but you know what I mean. Oh shit! Talon, you just gave me the legendary light arrows. Oh my god, Talon. I guess it's fitting because we do have the final boss music here. Bomb Chew Bowling, that's useless. Okay, yeah, that is hilarious. I'm not gonna lie, like that. And the first major item I get is light arrows. Obviously, I can't use them, but that is hilarious. Okay, that's just Temple of Time again. Okay, I know where Temple of Time is now. which is cool. And it should tell us where our stones are, right? It does tell us. Okay. See what's in here. Carpenter's tent. All right, sure. Why not? Let's see what's in here now. This was Temple of Time last scene. Just a random house. Somebody's random house. Okay, let's see where the temple is. Oh! Okay, we're in Lake Hylia now, I guess. Alright. Sure. Why not? That would naturally lead to Lake Hylia. Yeah, going to the temple totally leads to Lake Hylia. I can't believe Talon gave me light arrows for playing Cucko game. No way, dude. I'm gonna make it night. I'm gonna get this Skulltula here. This one doesn't require using boomerang or anything. It's just on the ground, so I can get it. Wait, what? What did I just spawn? I just spawned a fairy. How did that spawn a fairy? What? I didn't know that playing Sunsong there spawned a fairy. Another heart container. I will gladly take that. Let's see what the fisherman. Let's see what the fishing pond has turned into. All right. So now, okay, the fishing pond. Also, I have 69 rupees. Nice. The fishing pond is now a great fairy fountain. Okay, I will write that down because I do not have lullaby yet. Fishing pond. Okay. Now let's see what the. Oh yeah, I didn't check the item. There's an item. There's an underwater item over here. Let me see what that is. What is that? Is that a bomb bag? What is that? What the heck? It is a bomb bag. Okay. I will take that. Can't complain about that. Cannot complain. Okay, let's see what this is. Oh, shot. Okay, I already have a Hylian ship. Slingshot for 45. Yeah, I'll get a slingshot for 45. I'll take that. I mean, it's not that useful, but it's something. Actually, it's kind of useful because it lets me kill enemies easier. So, like, yeah, I'll take it. Inside Ganon's castle, wave the hero. Okay. Inside Ganon's castle. All right. So far, we have Lost Woods, Kokiri Forest, and inside Ganon's castle are our ways of the hero as of now. I did not mean to fall down there, but I guess we'll just go around. It's generally faster to walk than to swim. Or to roll, I guess, rather than walking, but you get me. You get me. Was this the shop that had the slingshot? I think it was, right? Yeah. Yeah, it was. Okay. All right, let's see what the let's see what the owl has to say to us. I think I may have unrandomized owl drops actually.
I can't remember if I changed that or not. So that does actually go to Hyrule Castle. Let me quickly, before I deal with him, let me quickly see what's in here. Okay, that's good to know. Decker Theater is in Lake Hylia Grave. Lake Hylia Grave is Decker Theater. Okay. Once I find the Happy Mask shop, then I can do that. Okay, I'm gonna actually have him take me back to the castle because all right. Okay, let me see if I can get some rubies here. There we go. All right, this will put me in Gerudo Valley, right? Yep, Gerudo Valley. And I want to check the heart piece. I didn't check that heart piece yet. The one over here. Also, interesting music for this. Whoa, that was weird. All right, we have. That's not very helpful. Okay. Let's see what this is. And then this will put me back in Colossus. And then Colossus will put me back into Zora's River. Okay. Oh, just bombs. Okay. Cool, I guess. Wait, what the heck was that laugh? It's like a Ganondorf laugh. What was that? What was that noise? I don't know what that was all about. I don't think that was Navi. But I don't know why I heard a Ganondorf laugh. Okay. I do want to check the grotto that's up top here in Zora's River. I'm gonna have to go all the way down, grab a Cucco, and then yeah, it's gonna be annoying, but I think I can manage it. God, I don't have a sword. I can't do like sword jump slash to make my jump bigger. Yeah, we do have Ganondorf battle music for the Ganondorf battle music for just Ganondorf music for the battle music rather. Okay, let's see if I can see what this item is, because there's an item up here too. I did not see what it was. Oh, okay, thanks for the rupees, I guess. Oh, the Cucco's over here. Okay. I can work with this. Okay. That looks like just a Skulltula token. Okay. Not that I can get. Well, I guess I technically could get it with the Cucco, but I'm not gonna bother doing that for a Skulltula token. I know 50 for Song of Time, but like I'm not. I don't need 100. There's 100 in the game. I mean, I may not even technically need Song of Time unless it's something locked behind a specific check that requires Song of Time. But I mean, I'll probably get it. I'll probably get 50 souls, but I'm not going out of my way to get ones that are in annoying places because there's no. It's not like I desperately need the item. And if I do need it, it won't be for a while. Please come back. Please come back. Cucco! Are you that fucking stupid, Cucco? Fuck you. Fucking Coco, dude. I can't understand why my life has come to this. Go away, type, you. Oh, I can't even fucking reload the area because it'll just port me back. Oh, jeez. Okay, well, I guess I can't check those grottos then. Because I can't reload the area because I. Oh, wait, I have bombs though. Yes, I can. Never mind. I have bombs. I forgot. I can actually get back now. I kind of forgot I had bombs for seconds. I'm just gonna go ahead and blow this up so I can. Okay. I've already checked this skill tool, right? Yeah. Maybe one of these things will drop hearts. Maybe, probably not. Oh, there we go. Oh, so picking up a heart. The noise for picking up a heart, like a small item, picking up a small item like that is Ganondorf's laugh. All right, now I know that. That is a little unsettling, but what about picking up rupees? Picking up rupees is normal. But like picking up bombs, like picking up bomb drops, it's just that's literally the sound effect for picking up bomb drops is that literally just that. I guess I can't get this skull tool because I don't have boomerang. This skull tool not even here as child. It might not even be here as child. Oh, there's another Krakow up here. Interesting. I guess I can get that skull tool token then. It's not too inconvenient to get it. Although this Krakow might run away when I. No, it's still chilling. Surprised he hasn't run away yet. Okay, let's see what's in here. Okay. Oh, and the slingshot noise is that as well. That's pretty funny. That is interesting. Okay. Sound effect, dude. Swear. Alright, because there's a grotto here that is, right here. Third token. More nuts. I want to read the gossip stone here. Just picking up small drops just does that noise. Oh, it's the like sound, but it becomes okay. So I don't need the final Fargo word. That's good to know, I guess, because it's just a school token. Okay, I can get this token though by just taking my friend over here, or I might want to do it from this angle. It might be better. Okay. All right, there we go. Nice. Whee! 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 And then I throw it. Oh, he's still alive. Okay. He's probably gonna be a dum-dum and jump in the river. But that's not my fault. Some more rupees here. Alright, so, oh, right, this is Lon, I forgot. Forgot that was Lon. Should have gone the other way. Should have gone up the river. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with Lon, but I can't leave. It's a one-way loop. It's a one-way. There's only one entrance, one exit to Lon, so there's a few areas like that. There's trying to think of like which other ones where it's one way. Zor's, well, no, not Zor's Domain, but Zor's Fountain. Zor's Fountain is one way. Colossus is one way. Sacred Forest, Meadow, Graveyard, there's a few. There's a few locations like that. I have no idea where this goes either. This could also be a one-way location. Oh, okay, Kokiri. Hold on. Bottom of the well is where the hero. Okay. Bottom of the well. Also, vanilla music, interestingly enough. Okay. Bottom of the well, where the hero. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and make it night because I want to get the Skulltula. There's a Skulltula that is located behind. It's behind one of the houses. I should be able to get to it. I think it's. Is it over here? I think it's over here. It is. I don't actually need this, but I'll show you my sick flips. Let's go in here. Another great fairy fountain. Okay, Kokiri, house next to sword crawl space. Kokiri house next to sword crawl space. That's how I described it in my notes. Alright, let's see what's in the crawl space here. I don't know the actual name of that house. I guess you're always going to get one or two tracks that will end up not being shuffled. For the music, I mean. I do know Kokiri Forest is way over here. I don't know if it's something I can access right now. Because it could be the adult Skulltula, it could be the soil skull. But I'll still check everything here that I can. Could be the fairy fountain that I don't have lullaby for. I do not have lullaby. Let's see what Link's house is turned into. Oh, okay. Sure. I'll play. Link's house is now a fishing pond. Also, I would really like a Decker Shield, by the way. That would be nice. Kokiri's sword would also be nice. I feel like that's a lot harder to come by, though, because there's only one sword. There's like 6 Decker Shields or something in the game. And you can also buy them. So, like, Deku shields are very easy to come by generally. The true final boss. The true final boss is this fish. Speaking of final boss music. Which one is this? Is this Mido's house? No, this one's Saria's house. Okay. It's a blue rare lady. Okay, can't do anything here right now, but Mido's house. No, this is House of Twins. I guess Mido's house is the other one. House of Twins is okay. Storm Windmill is House of Twins. That is good to know. I don't know if the Way of the Hero is referring to that or if there's like an actual item here somewhere. Okay. Okay, so Kokiri's shop is Poe Seller. Poe Seller is Kokiri's shop for adult. There'll definitely be a lot of stuff to check here as adult, and also once I have Lullaby because of the fairy fountains. This one have 5? Yes. There's another 5 rupees right there. Okay. Another great Jesus. Okay. This is Mido's house. So Mido's house has. There's a great fairy fountain in Mido's house as well. That is nuts. That is crazy. There's three of the 6 great fairy fountains are here in Kokiri Forest. Interesting. All right, I'll definitely come back here when I have Lullaby then. Let me see what Dungeon Deku Tree is. Truly intimidating foes right there. Okay, Deku Tree is Ice Cavern. Okay. Ice Cavern. Alright. I'm just in the writing things down phase of the playthrough. I can't remember which loading zone I came in, if I came in through the Lost Woods area or the Hyrule Field area. I know I got here through Zora's River, but I don't remember how I don't remember which loading zone I spawned into. Well, I guess it wasn't this one, because, yeah, okay. Oh, but vanilla, well, almost vanilla, there's the bridge loading zone. Yeah, interesting. Okay. That's easy to remember then. Okay. Now I might need nuts equipped actually, because well no, I can do Decker Babas with Slingshot. Wait, never mind. This is clockwise. The other way is counterclockwise. I said last time I said you know what I mean. I'm not that stupid. I mean I am, but no, this is clockwise. So I am going clockwise. Well, oh, I guess it depends on which way you're facing though. No, it doesn't. I don't know what I'm trying to say. My brain hurts. I apologize. I apologize for brain hurting. Oh, I guess my wallet's full now. I think we're one away from another heart. And the next grotto is the freestanding one. Which is here. P-hats are so annoying. Right. Okay. I'll check what it is. I can't get the item, but I'll check what it is. Okay, don't need it. Just a rupee. Okay. That's the web burning grotto. Can't check this one. Okay. Have to come back later. Okay, that's one half of it. Why do I always get all the 200 rupees when I have a full wallet? All the bomb drops. I miss my foot very good. I definitely want to be going for Skulltulus then. Not required, but very nice to have. More bombs. Okay. I literally, all I'm getting is bombs right now. That's like the only item I'm allowed to get, apparently. It's like, no, you're not allowed to get any other item. Just bombs. I love how you just intimidate these guys into giving you what you want. They're merchants, but you still intimidate them. It's like, why are they so shy? Hi, mage. Alright. Going to wherever this is. Alright. I'm so excited to like not have to wake up early tomorrow. I guess that means Jabu has to be bottom of the well again. I think that's what that means. You have to do bottom of the well as child because the crawl spaces, so it has to be an area that. And Jabu is a dungeon that only child can access, so Jabu must be bottom of the well then. Also, Tower Escape music for Jabber Jabber. I always get the most intense music for the most random dungeons. Oh yeah, I don't have a shield. I mean, I have a shield, but it's not the right size shield. So there's no point in really equipping it. Rude. Okay, at least I survived. The music's so good. And of course, a very dry, rocky area would naturally lead to the inside of a fish. Because why wouldn't it? Every time I pick up a small item, it's just Ganondorf's laugh. Like pick up a recovery heart or like not rupees, but like pick up bomb drops or like anything. It's just raw, which is amazing. And every time I enter a grotto, it plays that music. Or not a grotto, the fairy fountain music. That's the fairy fountain music. Because the fairy fountain music is also on the file select screen, and I heard it on the file select screen. It's a very goofy music. Yeah, we haven't heard the low health sound yet, I don't think. I don't know if I want to know what the low health sound is. I'm sure we'll get it at some point. Hello. You're excited because you finally drew something again. You'll probably write more now. Did you have an idea what another one of your characters will look like? Nice. I wish I felt like drawing. I'm not a very good drawer. Okay, plundering Hyrule Castle. Well, there's not anything to do in Hyrule Castle really, but okay. Actually, yeah, I guess this Song Storms thing. That's good to know, I guess. And I'm glad that you drew. I'm glad that you drew. Oh, I forgot about this guy being here. See what I mean? I picked up the slingshot seeds and it goes roll, 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 roll. Every time I pick up a small item, that's just what the sound is. Oh, I'm in a barn now. The cow is very loud. So by the way, yeah, so I mean I posted it in the server as well, but Stella, we're gonna learn more about Stella because I mean she got blood work done. They do think it's her kidneys, but there are some meds they can give her to work on her appetite. So yeah. I don't think like death is imminent or anything, but yeah, she is deteriorating, which sucks because I love my kitty. I love both of the kitties. All right, where am I now? Lost Woods. Okay, with the actual fairy fountain music now. Okay, before I go to Kakariko, let me check what I can here. Lost Woods way to here. Yeah, no shit. I'm here right now. I got that hint earlier though. Well, that actually wait. No, I don't need to beat Water Temple. Guess that wasn't my way of hero item. Either way, it doesn't really help me at the moment. So, what would help me is like Boomerang. You know, maybe Zelda's Lullaby, Song Storm. That would be nice. Adult items like a Hookshot or a bow, I'd take those. You know, like any sort of items that are useful like that, I would take them. Any sort of dungeon items I need, because I need to beat Fire Temple, like I'll need Hammer at some point. Yeah, there's a lot of items I need. So yeah, I would take any of those items. But maybe this guy will have the key to success. Also, that Ganondorf sound is the slingshot noise. Okay, another Skulltula token. I'll take it for now. I do want to get to 40 and 50 so I can get double defense in Song of Time. Okay, dun, dun, dun. Okay, so it's the left button. Okay. Okay, we got the harp this time for the ocarina sound. That's really nice. I like the harp. Got Sheik's harp this time. Okay. So I removed. So yeah, I said this earlier in the stream, but maybe you weren't here when I said it. I removed the archery thing out of the item pool, so it won't require. So the 1500 archery just won't give me an item. So I removed it for that purpose. I don't need a blue rupee. I'm not diving down there to get that. So I don't have to torture myself again with that. Because I'm not dealing with that again. The really nice thing about the randomizer, you can even remove specific locations from the item pool, and I did that. I removed the, I just removed the 1500 point I still kept the 1,000 point because 1,000 points isn't that hard to get. Also, I really need slingshot drops right about now. I would also really like a freaking. I would really like a Deku shield, by the way. That would be nice. I'm surprised I haven't found a shop selling a Deku shield yet, honestly. Yeah, I didn't know you could do it either. I had to check. Fire arrows, again, not very useful at the moment. I will appreciate that in about a certain amount of minutes, I guess. Probably hours, probably several hours. I will be like, yeah, fire arrows are kind of cool. I mean, they're not that useful in general, but yeah, they're useful for certain things. Okay, let me. Okay, I don't want to go back this way. I want to go to. But yeah, you can even set it to like disable certain locations, which I learned recently, and that is a fantastic quality of life thing that you can do. I thought there might have been a way to do it, but I wanted to absolutely be sure because I never want to play that goddamn archery game again unless I play the actual OG and 100% it. But I mean, these guys only drop rubies or hearts, so I won't be getting any slingshot refills from them. Another token, I will take it. Alright, next is. Did not mean to shoot an extra shot there. Another rupee. Okay, great. Real nice item. Very useful. Oh, freaking heck. Dude, stop! I hate wasting all these slingshots. I mean, yeah, I can get more, but I have to rely on drops. Either drops or like buying more seeds. Or getting Deku seeds from like a chest or something. It is possible. It is possible to get Deku seeds from just like a chest. Okay, I don't think this is where I want to go. Hopefully this is back. Okay, this is where I wanted to go. Is this still night? Is the real question. Okay, I do see the school tool. Okay, it is still night. Nice. Okay. Another heart piece. Okay, maybe one of these spots will drop Deku seeds. No, just rubies. I guess the villagers are. I mean, it would make sense for the villagers not to keep Deku seeds lying around. I do understand that. That sound effect, though. Another heart piece. Okay, this is like the opposite of last time. Last time I couldn't get any darn heart pieces. It was taking me forever to get hearts. Now I'm just getting all the hearts. All the hearts to ever exist are here in this location. No Deku seeds in there. Okay, let's see what's. I know there's a Skulltula here I can get. Okay. Oh, finally a Deku shield. Thank you. Thank you. At least I don't have to waste slingshot seeds on those scrubs anymore. Still need more seeds though, but not getting any from these. Another rupee. Okay, I'm gonna try to get this grotto here. Alright, what is this? It's this grotto. I don't like this grotto. Because I don't like fighting redeads. Nobody likes fighting redeads, dude. Nobody wants to fight redeads. I mean, it's easy with like Big Boron Sword, I guess, but. I mean, I'm obviously playing as Child Link, so that's not a possibility. More Deku Nuts, thanks, I guess. Really needed those. Okay, alright, that's fine. Okay, let's check the last two Skulltulas, and then I'll make a day and check all the shops and stuff. Minuet of Forest. Okay, not the worst thing. First song I've gotten, I think. I mean, I have a bonus song, Prelude of Light, and Sun Song because I give them to myself every feed, but. And I know where Song of Time is. I know Song of Time is. Well, that's my last deck of seeds. Another heart piece, okay. Cool. I think that's 7 hearts, yeah. I'm gonna make it daytime now. Now it is daytime. Okay. Let's check. I think one of these is locked as adult, right? Or locked as child, I mean. It's the other one. Okay, but that's the adult shooting gallery. Let me write that down. But this is normally the what shop is this normally? I guess it's normally like the potion shop, yeah. CAC. Shooting gallery adult is CAC potion shop. Alrighty. Hold on, let me see if any of these pots have. Probably not. Just rupees once again. Which I will grab because I probably need them. Because there might be some shops here which have actually good items in them. I'm hoping for that. Talk to this lad over here. Just a single heart. Okay, I think I already saw that hint. I don't know what the thing thrown by Zelda is, so. Take a seat, please. Rupert. Can't hear me here yet. Also, this song is weird because this song is in 23:16 time, by the way. I only know that because I've been told it. I would never have known that myself, but it is cool. This is normally the penultimate boss fight, normally the fight against Ganondorf. That's normally what that song is. But, or normally what it's used for in the game, which is why it's chaotic, because it's... Oh, so the other shop is... Okay, I see what's going on about loadings on there. Yeah. But it is really cool that Koji Kondo made a song in 23:16 time signature. Neighbor's Love, right? Rupees. More rupees that I don't have room for in my wallet. Alright, cool. I didn't talk to this lady yet. Oh shit! Mirror Shield. That's so funny. The most random NPCs today have had like the best items. Like the fucking Talon in the like chicken mini game had the friggin' light arrows. Okay. Great Fairy Fountain. Great Fairy Fountain is located in Kakariko. Cat, Skulltula. Skulltula house. I think there's only one I haven't found yet. Only one Great Fairy Fountain I haven't found yet. Yeah, the 2316 time signature, yeah. I can send you the song. I mean, I'm sure it's on YouTube. Well, if Nintendo doesn't keep taking down their music, that's another discussion. If you just look up Great Ganondorf boss theme from Ocarina of Time. Ganondorf boss theme, not to be confused with Ganon boss theme, because those are different things. Alright. Cool. I think that's all the stuff here. For now. I'm getting like some good items that will be useful in several hours. But not much that I can do at the moment. This music, I'm equipping Hylian Shield. I am not risking getting my neck shield burned. This music is so funny. We're in the middle of a volcano, and this is the music that's playing. Amazing digital circus, am I right? What is that? Is that something? Yeah, it looks like that. I swear, next episode of Digital Circus, they're just gonna have Pomni and friends go into a volcano. So true. Oh wait, that's where I came in. Wait, I want to check the other voting zone. Did they say who the next episode is centered on? Is the next one Jax, or is the next one somebody else? Oh shit. Okay, we're back here again, I guess. Forgot about this music. Honestly, if it's Jax, they probably will send everyone into a volcano. Well, that's not useful. Okay, plundering Jabba Jabba was foolish. That's good to know, because I can just beat it then. Nothing's been said. I thought there was a list of like which characters were getting episodes next. Wait, there's a Storm Grotto in Brutal Fortress? Huh. Next one. Not seeing anything confirming specifics. Fair enough. So, but which characters are left though? Jax, Ragatha. Oh, Ragatha will probably get an episode before Jax. I feel like maybe. Zubul get. I guess Zubul getting a dedicated episode because Zubul did have a side plot in 3. But like 3 was Kanger's episode. And then I guess after that, well, Kane of course is gonna get probably the final episode. I'm very curious about the Jax episode, to be honest. I wonder if they're going to make him sympathetic and how they're going to make him sympathetic. Because he's such a fucking douche. Pardon my French. Get curious about it too, yeah. I feel like Ragatha next though, probably that would check out. I know you're a Ragatha fan, so I mean Ragatha is just me coping with any problem in life, so like I get it. It's fine, I promise. Oh boy. Or perhaps Pomni might be a more accurate depiction of me coping with any problem in life. Excuse me. Jeez, I don't know where that came from. But if Funny Jackson was hyped up to be the next Tumblr sexy man, then episode 2 came out and all of a sudden he was too much for those people, even though nothing changed. You feel like I'd be most like Zubul. Well, I'm also most like Zubul because Zubul is lack of gender. Or all gender, but also no gender. So yeah. I feel like I'm probably more of a Pomni than a Ragatha, to be honest. But I've known people like Ragatha, and I don't love it. Like, it's not that I don't like Ragatha, it's just that the people who always act like everything's fine when it's not fine. Yeah, I love Zubul, to be honest. Zubul is great. Big Zubul fan. Wait, does time pass in Haunted Wasteland? I don't think it does. This is just Death Mountain Crater though, right? Oh, hold on. Well, wait, one of these goes to market now. It's not this one. You wouldn't go on any of the adventures, Paige? No. You don't like adventure? No. I also wouldn't want to go into the episode 3 adventure or the episode 4 adventure because fast food is not fun. The true horrors of life are working in fast food. I kid. There are worse things,
but I feel I have a lot of respect for people who work in fast food. Actually, I feel like they're often disrespected for no reason. But like I've done it, and I know how annoying people can be about it. Yeah, I would definitely take whatever the safe route is in episode 3. I would not want to go to the hell dungeon.
Multiple references to the Raggedy Ann and Andy movie. I didn't know
there was a movie. And I know Raggedy Ann dolls were a thing. I know obviously Ragged is a reference to that, but I didn't know there was a movie.
Then there's Fudge, who's based off a character from that movie called The Greedy, who's extremely
triply animated. Oh, okay. That episode actually reminded me of Wreck-It Ralph. Just like the setting of it reminded me of Wreck-It Ralph. Greedy was also very gluttonous, I'd imagine by the name, yes. Love when you have to go to multiple loading zones to make it early night to find an area where time actually passes. So I'll explain this weird thing about this game. So there's this character named Janpei, and he runs a graveyard. And there is a mini game. Well, it's not really a mini game. It's just you pay him 10 rubies to dig at a spot, and in the base game, it can take like 15 tries to get the heart piece if you have him walk around the whole area. But he only appears before midnight. He only appears like 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. in game. So some areas in the game, time passes naturally, like outside. And if you play the Sun Song, it will set the time to either dawn or dusk. But if you play the Sun Song in an area where time does not pass, like a town, it will set the time to noon or midnight. So if I play Sun Song in this area, then it sets the time to midnight and Janpei won't appear. The problem with that is in a randomizer, you might be in an area where there's no loading zone close by, which is in an area where time passes. So I had to go through several loading zones just to make Janpei appear. I had to go through several loading zones to set the time to dusk so that Janpei would appear. Weird little quirk about the game. Also, this music for a shooting gallery minigame. And gosh darn it, I missed one. I don't like this minigame either, but at least this minigame is better than the stupid archery game, I guess. Anything is better than the stupid archery game. Like, yes, I would rather have a broken arm as opposed to a lobotomy. That is the analogy that I'm using for this. Okay, this game isn't actually that bad.
One of Ragatha's rambles while high on the sauce in episode 4 was a quote from that movie. Hurt, I've been hurt enough, packages landing on my head, tea parties, the unsafe lessons.
Oh, really? I didn't know that was a reference to that. The more you know. there was a Raggedy Ann movie until just now. I forgot I have a Jack and Shield now.
You haven't seen the movie yourself, but you first heard about it because of the greedy sequence, which still amazes me. That it's all traditionally animated. Yeah, it was made in the 70s, and part of it was animated by the legend Richard Williams. Who's like what was he known? What else is he known for? Because I'm not familiar. We're on one of the greatest animation tragedies. Interesting. There was a movie he worked on for roughly 30 years called The Thief and the Cobbler. He started production back in the early 60s and gone through several changes, deadline shifts, and distributors. He was notorious for being a perfectionist. Sounds like a lot of artists. He would have animators animate absolutely mind-blowing sequences that defy all logic, and if just one little detail was wrong, he'd tell them to do it all again. Yikes. Yikes! Don't be Paul McCartney, guys. I don't know, this reminds me of Paul McCartney, like trying to make Maxwell's Silver Hammer. He said it was almost done in the early 90s. Distributor he was with at the time were stingy with their deadline, and when he didn't meet it, they took it away from him and outsourced. Oh, man. It was released in '93, and for people that didn't know anything about the history behind it, it basically came off as an Aladdin knockoff. That's so interesting. That's a mess. But you treat him like he's the victim, but also making people reanimate entire scenes because one tiny part isn't good is absolutely not cool. Just thought I'd say that. You can tell the difference between the Williams sequences and the outsourced ones. I mean, I understand perfectionism can't be helped necessarily, but don't push that onto other people. You know, like that's just my opinion. I mean, it still sucks. They still shouldn't have taken it from him, obviously. Williams sequences boast some of the absolute greatest digital animation you'll ever see. Yeah, it's still a tragedy. I'm not defending his treatment in the animators, but it was still taken away from him, and there was still a lot of hard work that was cut. You know, that's totally fair. I do get it. But, like, yeah, it's like, just have them fix the part that was wrong. Don't make them reanimate the entire sequence. Like, what? That's stupid. That's fucking stupid. I don't care. People with OCD, like, did he have some sort of OCD or something? Because, like, that is not, like, that seems like not a appropriate reaction. Okay, Lon Lon Ranch sucks. Don't need to go back there. Good to know. Really? Sometimes this game really gets on my nerves. Yeah, 2 randomizers back to back, and then I'm not gonna touch it again for like 6 months. Can you please light the damn torch? For the love of Pete. I'll read your rest of your messages in a moment. There we go. There's also the recobbled cut, which seems to stitch together as many of the original animatics, lost footage, or whatever they can alongside the Williams-led parts. One of the pieces of lost footage was found in the studio executive's trash can, and there's a 2012 documentary about this called Persistence of Vision. God damn. That is crazy. That is crazy. Why would you throw away someone's what? It's fucking crazy. Some people just have no respect for art, and that is disgusting. Honestly, like, disgusting behavior. There was some story about, like, I just remember this. I don't remember the details, but there was some story about, like, some garbage man who found, like, that Cowardly Lion costume from Wizard of Oz. like, yeah, that's pretty nuts. Okay, hold on. Zora's domain is Lakeside Laboratory. Or not Zora, Zora Shop. Lakeside Laboratory. Zora Shop, not Zoe's Shop. Autocorrect is very annoying. As for the other stuff Richard Williams did, he directed the animation of Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's where I would probably know them from. I didn't like that movie when I was younger. I don't know if I would like it now. Kind of feels like not something I would enjoy that much, honestly. I didn't like it when I saw it, and I don't think I don't know. No disrespect, but I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. I just, again, it's been years since I saw it. I can't really vouch for or against it in fairness, but is the character kind of a sleaze, or am I misremembering? Like, Jessica is in the movie. Like, she's the, like, over-sexualized, I'm a man, I'm going to draw big tits because I want to draw big tits. Unless she was created by a woman. But I feel like she was created by a man. I could be wrong, but... Not trying to be PC about it, I mean, obviously I wasn't going to get the humor, but when I was younger, like, I don't even like adult humor that much. Where the frick is the... Can I not get this rupee, please, for the love of... Okay. Maybe I'll give it another chance at some point, but I'm not too interested. I mean, I do remember the animation is good. I would not criticize the animation, of course, other than, you know, Jessica Rabbit existing in the form that she exists in. But let me I don't know what I'm trying to say right now. I'm sorry. I'm a little tired. I'm always tired. I never sleep. Sleep doesn't exist. Sleep is for the weak. Okay, well that's a good adult item. Still best live action animation hybrid you've seen. What I have an interesting kind of thought. Like, what do you consider live action animation hybrids? Because so many live action movies now feature like heavy CGI use. Like something like a Sonic movie. Obviously it's CGI, but like it's CGI that's meant to look, I mean, realistic isn't the word I would use, but movies that advertise themselves as live action and animation interacting. I see what you're saying. It's just an interesting thought, because I was thinking about like how, because I saw somebody make a list like ranking 2024 animated movies, and they included Sonic 3 on it, and basically their justification was that like Sonic 3 has enough CGI in it that it counts because the characters are like CGI. Like, so I just thought that was interesting because like I don't know, I just one moment. Gary Doubts you considered an animated movie? I mean, I'm not saying I necessarily agree. I just thought it was interesting. Like, that there are people who see these like CG hybrids and consider them animation. I mean, it's interesting because if you think about it technically, like The Lion King 2019 and Mufasa are also animated movies, despite them being billed as live action, because they're not live action. There are not real lions. They're not filmed, as far as I know, they're not filming real lions. Yeah, okay, you get my point. Oh gosh, I just remember there was like this era where they would make movies like they would use real animals and then like voice act over them. Or like make their mouths move. Like, I mean, obviously make the animals' mouths move. Like, yeah, I remember that. Like, wasn't Charlotte's Web 2005 was like that? I'm thinking maybe, or 2006. Charlotte's Web 2006. Charlotte's Web 06. I'm sorry. I had to make that joke once. Because there was a 2D animated one from the 70s, I think. 70s or 80s. And then the one I watched when I was... I mean, CGI was not that good yet, I don't think. It was live action. Like in 06, I was CGI that good in 06? Freaking heck. Like there was a Charlotte's Web one that was live action. No, it was live action. Unless it was CG animation. They might have used CG to like enhance it, but I do think they used real animals. I don't remember, but because I mean it wasn't 2D animated. Oh yeah, I don't know. Maybe it was CG. Maybe it was Babe that had real animals that they made the mouse movies. I don't remember. Because Babe was before. Babe was like 97, I'm thinking. And like the CGI in 97 was not that good. I could be completely misremembering, to be honest, but it was probably Babe, yeah. Where they used real animals and then they had people voice act. Like, it's weird. It was a movie that I watched as a kid. Also, Babe kind of traumatized me as a kid because, like, the opening scene when you see them at that pig farm, like, and him getting taken from his mother or whatever, and like, what the fuck? You're trying to turn kids into vegetarians, I guess. But yeah, Charlotte's Web 06. Maybe it was CG, but I love that movie. Ethical implication aside, I can't believe I'm calling it Charlotte's Web. Maybe it was 07. Maybe it was Charlotte's Web 07. Maybe I was 5 when it came out. I know I saw it in the theater because Cars was 06. Okay, Cars was 06. Because I know I saw Cars in the theater when I was 4. Okay, 30 Skulls is Double Magic. I definitely want to get Skulltulas. The Skulltulas were loaded. This Double Magic, Double Defense, and Sometime. Charlotte's Web was 06 or Cars was 06? Was Charlotte's Web also 06? Okay, cool. So I can call it Charlotte's Web 06. Just to be funny. You know, unlike Sonic 06, it was not a flaming pile of disaster. At least I enjoyed it as a kid. First movie you remember seeing in theaters was Shrek 2. I don't think I've ever seen Shrek 2. I think I've seen Shrek 1 before. I don't know why I never watched Shrek 2. Goron City, Hammer or something, Piece of Heart. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I've ever watched Shrek 2. It's the best Shrek? Okay. Maybe I'll get around to that at some point. I probably want to rewatch the first one because it's been a while since I watched the first one. I mean, I enjoyed the first one from what I remember. Had you seen the first one, like, at home when you saw Shrek 2 in theaters? The first one now, but for the longest time as a kid, you didn't want to watch it anymore because you'd seen it so many times. Oh, so you spoiled it for yourself. Dude, that's like, I watched Toy Story 1 and 2 so much as a kid, but I also watched A Bug's Life so much as a kid. Don't ask me why. That movie was... And no, I did not understand the anti-capitalist messaging of A Bug's Life when I was a kid. I must admit. And I still haven't seen Ants. Because people always compare them. But I've never seen Ants. But Bug's Life was my movie as a kid. I loved that thing to death. It's like a weird Pixar movie to be emotionally attached to, but that's the one. Second bow already. That's the one. Bug's Life was my stupid movie. Toy Story 2 as well. Toy Story 2 more than one. Is Toy Story 2, I have to think, like, is Toy Story 2 the best Toy Story, or is Toy Story 3 the best Toy Story? I mean, I watched 2 way more as a kid, because 3 kind of freaked me out as a kid, if I'm honest, but I watched 3 as an adult, and I think it's really good. It's just, like, I don't know, I feel like 3 is a better movie, but 2 is just so, I don't know, I love 2. You remember nothing of it. You have no interest in rewatching it relating to Ants. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Have you seen A Bug's Life though? I think it depends on who you ask. If you ask me, I'd have to think about it. Bug's Life was good. Don't have any strong feelings. I mean, fair enough, yeah. But I mean, I said it was just my like. It's very nostalgic for me because I watched it a ton as a kid. I still remember watching the Rudolph Christmas special like every day for one winter. I just kept watching it every day. I don't know why. And now when I watch that thing, I'm like, why are the elves all gendered? Why is everything pointlessly gendered? Why are they like, this is man's work? So bad. Those Christmas specials are so patriarchal. Charlie Brown holds up. Charlie Brown is the only good one. 60s were weird, yeah. And I'll still quote the second Charlie Brown Christmas. I don't know if you ever saw the second Charlie Brown Christmas. It's Christmas time again, Charlie Brown. Because that one has the $25 for a pair of gloves line, which I will always quote. Favorite Rankin Bass special as a kid was Year Without a Santa Claus. It was entirely from my universe. That's so funny because Heat Miser freaked me out as a kid. Lake Hialeah the hero, okay. Should write that down. Heat Miser actually freaked me out as a kid. I don't know why. Hold on. Lake Hialeah. My mom said that the abominable snowman and Rudolph scared her when she was like 4. Oh my god, my mom was also terrified of Pinocchio, like just the movie and everything related to Pinocchio freaked her out.
when she was really little.
Yeah.
Pinocchio freaked her out. Movie has some freaky scenes. Honestly, I don't remember anything about it. I think I watched it when I was little. I don't remember it scaring me. I just don't remember it at all. The movies I remember freaking me out was I said the Heat Miser in Your House Santa Claus. Also, I feel like there was another one. Chicken Run. Fucking Chicken Run. Fucking hate that shit. I will. That is a film that I have no interest in rewatching. I don't care how many people tell me it's good. I genuinely don't care. I have no interest in rewatching Chicken Run. Entire Pleasure Island is very disturbing. Yeah, I have to watch Pinocchio. I watched it when I was very young and I don't remember anything about it. Okay, Haunted Wasteland, that's useless to me. Also, never forget, 2022 gave us 3 different versions of Pinocchios from different studios. I remember Disney had like a live action remake, and then there was some other studio that had one. I didn't know there were 3. Interesting. I did not know that there were 3 Pinocchios to exist in the same year. But yeah, I hated Chicken Run. Like I said, Toy Story 3 freaked me out as a kid, but like watching it as an adult, I'm like, yeah, this is a good movie. It is also freaky for kids. First was a weird one that the internet collectively dubbed Gay Pinocchio because Pinocchio is extremely flamboyant sounding. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll stop laughing. I promise. I'm sorry. It's not that funny, but. Gay Pinocchio. Oh my god. Yeah. Also, there's a cat character who panics and just freaking shoots him with a gun on his cane. What? This is insane. There is so much Pinocchio lore right now. Like, this is nuts. Like, I did not know any of this. I did not know any of this deep Pinocchio lore. Gotta be honest. People hated it. Come on, you can't hate on Gay Pinocchio. That's not very politically correct. I'm kidding. Please don't take that seriously. You're absolutely allowed to criticize media with LGBTQ in it. Just don't criticize it because it's LGBTQ. Wasn't there one that people liked, too? Wasn't there a Pinocchio that was good? There was a stop motion one. Okay, yeah. Wait, so the gay one, was that live action? Was that animated? What was it? Yeah, I did not hear about Gay Pinocchio, I must admit. CG animated? Okay. Stop motion one was made by Guerrero del Toro. I don't know who that is. Actually, that name does sound familiar. I'm not sure why. I've probably heard people talk about it, but yeah, I don't know how I missed hearing about Gay Pinocchio.
He's the director of a lot of movies like Pacific Rim, first two Hellboy movies, and Shape of Water. Okay. I haven't seen any of those, but I've definitely heard the name. Realis's Pinocchio is set in Italy during World War II. If you remember how Italy was in World War II, it tells you how dark the movie is. Interesting. Okay. Very interesting. Working on this movie for years, it was originally meant to come out around 2013. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know how I never heard about Gay Pinocchio, though. I heard about that one, and I heard about the Disney one, but that on hold for a while, lack of financing, yeah. I mean, the Disney live-action one that came out the same year. Well, now I'm curious. Okay. I do not have Sorry Song, though, but I can do the bomb pot now. You see snippets of the Disney remake, it looks tame. Well, it's definitely tame compared to what you were describing as, you know, set in Italy during World War II. Also, they're making live-action Lilo and Stitch. For some goddamn reason. I guess they're trying to... God damn it. I hate this fucking thing. I guess they're trying to go off of 2000s kids nostalgia now. I did not grow up with Lilo and Stitch, but I have seen it. With my ex-boyfriend and a couple friends, I think. Oh, it was just a bomb drop, but I mean, I guess I need that, so You grew up with it in the show? Yeah, I never saw the show. I'm like, did anyone ask for live action Lilo and Stitch? Like, I get remaking the classics for a new generation, but like, Lilo and Stitch feels way too recent to be remade. I don't know. It feels too recent. Like, I know they're gonna do live action Moana as well, which is like that's obviously way worse because what? What do you mean? Favorite non-Pixar Disney movie of the 2000s? I don't think Disney had that many good movies in the 2000s because like they had like Chicken Little. I never saw it, but I've heard about it. I guess Princess and the Frog was 2009. I watched that as a kid. I don't remember too much about it. It was a rough, yeah. I wonder how like the 2020s are faring overall for Disney because like, and I'm not talking about Pixar, talking about Disney, and like people really don't like the 2020s, but also Encanto exists, and I will never stop talking about how good Encanto is. I don't care what anyone says. Encanto is really fucking good, and I don't care what anyone says. I will die on that hill. I will die on the Encanto hill. That alone puts it above their reputation in the 80s? No, because the 80s had Little Mermaid. 80s had Little Mermaid, so no. Although, yes, I think I do prefer Encanto to Little Mermaid. I think. It's hard for me to... I love Little Mermaid. I grew up with Little Mermaid, but, like, Encanto, I don't know. Encanto hit really hard for me. I love Little Mermaid. But it was 89. Well, Great Mouse Detective was 87, I think. Have you seen Great Mouse Detective? You're not going to look me in the eye and tell me that Great Mouse Detective is bad. You haven't? Okay, well, it isn't bad. I can tell you that. I haven't seen it in a while, but it is good. It is good. I mean, it's not the best Disney movie of all time or anything, but it is good. It's like Sherlock Holmes with mice. So I would say overall, like the 80s had a few good movies. Was the 70s? I feel like the 70s was worse than the 80s for Disney. I don't know. Because like the 80s is when they started to be good again. But like the 2020s has not been the best. Like Raya and the Last Dragon. Okay, Frozen 2 was 2019. I can't even blame the 2020s for Frozen 2. Frozen 2. Like, there are valid criticisms to be made of Moana 2, but at least Moana 2 felt like it worked on its own. Like, it could be a self-contained, like, relatively self-contained thing. Like, Frozen 2, like, no, I do think there are legit criticisms of Moana 2, but, like, Frozen 2, that movie needs a third movie for it to work at all. And Frozen 3 isn't out yet, so I don't know. Still haven't seen it. I would say don't bother. If 3 comes out and 3 is really good, then I guess watch 2. But for now, I'd say wait. I actually think Frozen 2 is pretty not... There are things I liked about it, but
it's very anticlimactic. I don't want to say too much about like spoiling it, but yeah, I did. But that was even 2019, so I can't even really criticize it for being like a bad 2010s Disney or 2020s Disney. I mean, because 2010s is honestly Ralph Breaks the Internet also 19? Was that also 2019? Also, I did want to add to that conversation because we were talking about that the other day. Like, I liked it when I saw it in the theater. I haven't seen it since. I don't know how it would hold up for me upon further scrutiny. Maybe one day I'll rank every Disney animated movie and I'll rewatch all of them. But as for now, I enjoyed it when I saw it. Is kind of my so me like I'm not like staunchly defending it because again I don't know how things hold up. Like, I am very curious. I have a project I want to do this year. It was 2018. Yeah. I'm interested in rewatching because honestly, because I used to be a huge. I kind of want to go through my personal history with the Star Wars franchise. So when I was a kid, well, I was about 8 or 9 when I first saw the original trilogy, and I enjoyed it. The trash compactor scene freaked me out in the first movie, but I did enjoy it when I saw it, and then I saw them again when I was like 12, and I got really hooked on the original trilogy. My parents were prequel haters. At some point, I saw Phantom Menace, wasn't a big fan of it, and saw Force Awakens in the theater and loved it. Then, at some point, I watched the other 2 prequels, and then I watched the rest of them as they came out. So I watched like Rogue One, Last Jedi, Solo, and Rise of Skywalker as they came out. And I remember liking all of the ones that I saw in theater. But like, yes, upon further scrutiny, like, yes, there are major issues with the sequel trilogy overall. But as individual films, I do think they're overhated. But I also acknowledge the. I think they're overhated, but I acknowledge the criticisms, if that makes sense. Like, I can recognize. Yeah, I mean, me too. But the funny story about that was about me watching that movie when I was 8 or 9. The funny story about it was I was like cuddled up. I was like on my mom's lap or something, and I really needed to pee. I just remembered this. I really needed to pee, and yeah. So while this scene was happening, so I think that the impact of it was a little bit lost on me, but that is funny. I just remembered that. But anyway, aside from that, like, I was comfortable and didn't want to move, and my mom was comfortable, and I mean, I agree. That's probably why my parents didn't want to show me the prequels first. Also, Revenge of the Sith is scary for a kid. Think I should actually go through all those films to see what I think of them overall. Yes. So so before Rise of Skywalker came out, I had marathoned all the movies, and I have not watched a Star Wars movie since then, and it's been over 5 years now. So and I grew up with these movies. I should probably get a fish, shouldn't I? Yeah, I grew up with these movies. So, like, okay, well, I found Zora's Fountain, I guess. I kind of wanted to do the other soil skulls first, but I guess I'll get a fish now. Yeah, so, I grew up with, let me just, hang on a sec. I didn't do Death Mountain Trail, dude. I didn't do Soil Skull Death Mountain Trail. Okay. So, I'm interested to, I actually want to, like, one of my 2025 projects that I would like to do is I actually want to go through all of the Star Wars movies, rewatch them, see how they hold up as movies, and also in my mind as well. That is my that is one of the things I want to work on in 2025, and I'm going to review each movie on YouTube. I'm gonna make a video, review each movie from the perspective of someone who grew up watching Star Wars as a teenager, hasn't watched it in a while, and also looking at the broader context of how do these movies hold up in modern day. I'm going to also kind of give, when I say like the sequels are overhated, I feel like what I mean is like a lot of people have valid criticisms of them, but I think the issue I take is people who like backpedal and then act like the prequels were some perfect thing. And it's clear it's because these people grew up with the prequels and they're nostalgic for the prequels, which is fine. But like the people who are like old enough to like be, the people who are making media criticism now, the 2000s kids have grown up, and we are seeing this influx of 2000s kids defending 2000s media that was once panned. I have seen multiple defenses of Sonic 06 on the internet now, and I just want to give that context. Plan to watch Clone Wars cartoon in full? Yeah, like, I want to give context for the fact that, like, I have seen multiple defenses of Sonic 06. I know Hyrule Pass is a waste of time, so I'm not gonna. But yeah, and Shadow the Hedgehog the game, Shadow 05, as we're now calling it, I guess. Shadow 05 and Sonic 06, I've seen multiple defenses of both of those games online. And these aren't people who, these are people who say that the games are not immune to criticism or anything like that. They're not saying the games are perfect or masterpieces, but I've seen people say Sonic 06 isn't as bad as a lot of people say, or like, yeah, I'm not saying I can't vouch for it because I have not played either game, but like I'm just saying the fact that that's happening, and even like even like 08, like the cult classic nature that like Sonic Unleashed has garnished is really interesting, because that game, people hated it at launch, and critics hated it at launch, and like of course there were some fans who liked it, but like it's crazy for me to see, even in the like 5 years I've been aware of Sonic, for me to see how the opinions have shifted so strongly. And people started hating Sonic Colors. Like, people started hating on Sonic Colors, even though that was at the time seen as like the return to form. It's like, this is a good game. This is like and it's weird to see like what is the consensus on like Sonic Forces now. It's like I want to see like where are we going to be in 5 to 10 years? Are there going to be more defenses of Sonic Forces? Like, I'm interested to see that. How is Frontiers going to hold up? Like, I mean, like, Frontiers is a very divisive. I mean, it's just weird. I feel like Frontiers is gonna end up with like Unleashed level of like cult classic status. Forces, on the other hand. No, it's like Forces is, the thing with Forces is that it's not bad, but it's not good. It's like a very mediocre game. Because of that, it's just, I keep going in this stupid loading zone. You've seen a few already, you're probably going to see more in the near future. Waiting for 2010 to grow up and see defenses of Teen Titans go. At the very least, I've seen Backlash to the Backlash. Yes, this is what I'm saying. Like, I'm waiting until I've seen like kids in comment sections who are probably too young to be on YouTube, who are like defending Sonic Forces. Like, that's a thing now, and it's like, okay, cool, but like this is also really weird. Like that these kids are now old enough to have like goddamn YouTube accounts. There are kids I mean, you can be 13, 14 and have a YouTube account legitimately. There are kids who played Mario Odyssey in 2017 when they were, 6, 7? And now they're on YouTube saying they're nostalgic for it. It's like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, but that aside, so it's like, yeah, the Sonic cycle is very, very interesting. But there's this cycle of like, there is a cycle of Star Wars. I feel like with Star Wars, I have this belief that like fans of the original trilogy had false, like I don't want to say false expectations, but a lot of the people who grew up with those movies were, in their 30s or 40s when the prequels came out. And there were a lot of people who had false expectations because they had built up expectations for years over like what's Darth Vader's origin story going to be and like all this, and they were just sorely disappointed by the prequels, which is fair. The level that it got to is not okay because there was a lot of harassment towards. I mean, there was harassment towards George Lucas, which I wanna talk about in a second. But like, there was harassment towards the child who played Anakin in Phantom Menace to like a point where he like acted out and then eventually quit acting. There was harassment towards I know I'm sure Hayden Christensen. I mean, Hayden Christensen got a lot of backlash. I think somewhat unfairly. I think the issue seems to be more with the direction than the acting. That's kind of my opinion. But regardless, even if he was a bad actor, and I mean literal bad actor, not bad actor like in a philosophical sense, but like even if someone thinks he is a bad actor, that's not a justification for harassing someone. But like the guy who played like Ahmed Best, I think was his name, the guy who played Jar Jar, he did the mocap and the voice for Jar Jar. He got like so much harassment. He said that he had like considered unaliving himself. And like I'm on YouTube, so I'm being careful. But like I'm like, that is crazy. Like what the frick? What the frick is wrong with people? Winner, I'm a winner apparently. So this was the initial like prequel backlash was so strong, but now we have kids who grew up with the prequels who are starting to defend them, which I think is great. I think it's fantastic to have people who have different perspective on it, and I think the prequels have merit. I think there are good things about them. I'm not going to go too much in depth on that because again, I will be talking about it when I make those videos. But like. Personally, like, yeah, I think the prequels have a lot of merit to them. But like, are they perfect? No. Are they like some legendary masterpiece? Not really, no. And my actual argument is that Star Wars was never good. It's like from an objective storytelling standpoint, Star Wars has always had like a ton of plot holes and just issues in its writing. Like it has always had issues. It has never been this perfect mode of like storytelling. I guess is what I'm trying to say here about Star Wars. Like I don't know. I think when I say it was never good, I don't mean it hasn't had like moments where but it was always supposed to be fun fluff. It was never supposed to be that serious. And the amount of seriousness that people take it way, way too goddamn seriously to a point where they're harassing people. And it's like, there are plenty of valid criticisms to be had of the prequels. There are valid criticisms to be had of the original trilogy. It's like, the people who acted like the original trilogy was perfect and then hated the prequels on principle for everything that they did. And then took this out on George Lucas, blamed George Lucas for everything, which is kind of fair because it was his entire project. But like, people harassed George Lucas so much that he didn't want to own the IP anymore, so he sold it. He sold it to Disney. And then people got mad at what Disney did. And for me, it's like, I'm sorry, but beggars cannot be choosers. If you harassed, and I'm not saying that the sequel trilogy doesn't deserve legitimate criticism, But if you harass George Lucas and for the prequels and now are mad at the sequels, because there are people who probably hate both, who probably did that. And then there are people who backpedal and act like the prequels were always great, like they weren't the same people who were slandering the prequels. Because that's a thing. There are people who like would slander the prequels, and then suddenly they realize how good they had it, because they think the sequels are even worse, and they're like, well, actually, the prequels are actually good, and it's insane. It is absolutely fucking insane. Like, so it's like, if, in my opinion, you are not allowed to complain about the sequels if you harassed George Lucas and bitched about the prequels to an unnecessary degree. Having legitimate criticisms of both trilogies is fine, but like, people are also not allowed to complain about the sequels because Rey is a woman and Finn is black, and they think that they're meeting some sort of diversity quota, and it's like, I'm sorry, no, that's not a thing. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. No, that is literally not a goddamn thing. I'm sorry. Stop, dude. Like, stop. What are you doing? Like, yeah, it's ridiculous. It's like, what are you doing? I'll never understand. Like, excuse me for yawning. I actually saw fourth Indiana Jones when we saw it in theaters. Thought it was cool at the time. I don't remember anything. Yeah, I saw an actual person on. I forget if it was. I think it was a video. And I saw like another person responding to this video about, there was somebody who was like complaining about Sonic being woke because the Sonic 2 movie had black people in it. Like, they didn't say it that explicitly. I mean, they weren't saying like, they were saying like Hollywood has this diversity quota, so that these scenes with these human characters were included because they needed to include black people or some shit. And it was absolutely insane. And it's like, you can have criticism, you can dislike that scene for like other reasons without having to say the character's race has literally nothing to do with it. Oh shit, Silver Gauntlets. Like, I'm sorry, but the character's race has literally nothing to do with it. Yeah, Graveyard is the only other one I have access to. Can't go to Death Mountain Crater right now, and Colossus is a waste of time. And otherwise, we've done Kokiri to 2 and Lost Woods, Lake Hylia, Gerudo Valley. Okay, hold on. Kokiri, 2 and Lost Woods, Lake Hylia, Gerudo Valley. That's 5. Gerudo Fortress is, or not Gerudo Fortress, sorry. Colossus is 6. Graveyard is 7. Death Mountain Crater is 8. Death Mountain Trail is 9. So we've done Death Mountain Trail. We can't access Death Mountain Crater right now. And Colossus is a waste of time. So, yeah, we did Gerudo Valley, Lake Hylia, Death Mountain Trail, both Lost Woods, and Lake Hylia. Yeah, I already said Lake Hylia. Lake Hylia, Gerudo Valley, Death Mountain Trail, both Lost Woods and Kokiri. That's 6, so there's 3 left. There's Graveyard, Colossus, and Death Mountain Crater. Can't get to Death Mountain Crater. Colossus is a waste of time, so Graveyard is the only one I still have to do. Okay. Sorry, I had to stop talking about Star Wars for a second and actually think about what I was doing. I apologize. I didn't play the game. So it's just how we're filling out. How did I get to Graveyard? I need to remember where Graveyard is.
If I gotta hear someone say DI one more time, I've thrown an icicle at something. Like, these people just tack the word force onto whatever adjective and act like it has any bearing on reality. 100%. Like, it is nuts. It is nuts. People are like mad about the second Sonic movie because there's a scene with black people. It's like, I'm sorry. Chill the fuck out, respectfully. Like, disrespectfully, in fact. Like, I'll never understand why people are so fucking stupid and dumb and annoying. Like, it's just, get a goddamn life, people. Get a goddamn life. Like, I'm done. I'm so over it. I'm so fucking over it. So, the other thing I wanted to talk about was, so going back to the Star Wars thing I was saying, was that essentially for me, it's like my issue
my issue with it is just that inherently. So essentially, I'm saying that there's a lot of people who just hate on the sequels because of the DEI shit, and then there's people who hate on the sequels because they grew up with the prequels and think the prequels are the best. In my opinion, I think the prequels and sequels have like opposite problems. The prequels was too much controlled by one person. Like he didn't have enough like editors or like other writers. He didn't bring like other writers on and editors to like edit his scripts and stuff. The sequels have the opposite problem of having like two directors with like completely different visions who like came in partway through. So yeah, it's kind of crazy. Hold on, I want to check something real quick. But yeah, it's pretty nuts. It is just like, I know Colossus is pointless, but okay, well I guess I can try obstacle-ing. But yeah, it's pretty crazy, but like that is genuinely the situation as it stands. And it's like, I think that both trilogies have opposite problems, but I don't think that either trilogy is close to perfect, nor do I think that the original trilogy, I think the original trilogy is the best overall trilogy of the three, yes. But do I think it's perfect? No. I think people are being quite honestly unrealistic with their, expectations of Star Wars, and a lot of people just want the thing to align to their fan expectations. It's like, it is not going to please everyone. You cannot make a movie that will please everyone in such a large fandom. It's just not possible, and I feel like people just do not understand why. And like again, I am fully for like legitimate, well thought out criticism. I have no issue with that, but it's just the way people go about it is ridiculous to me, and I feel like people need to be understanding of like how that affects people too. And it's just like the sequels also, the actors for the sequels also received a crap ton of harassment. They also received like a crap ton of harassment. Like, I know Daisy Ridley was bullied off social media for a long time, like Rey's actress. Kelly Marie Tran, who played Rose, was bullied off social media. It's like, you're allowed to dislike the character, but why harass the actor? Why is that okay? Like, I don't understand. And it's always the women who are getting harassed in this day and age, it feels like. And it's just it's crazy to me. It's like, what are we doing? What is the point of this? Like, I don't know. I just feel so frustrated just when I see this just situation with the sequel trilogy, and it's like people hate the sequel trilogy so much, and people are like backpedaling, and they like miss what they had with their prequels, and it's like maybe you shouldn't have harassed George Lucas so much that he would sell the franchise. I mean, he might have sold the franchise anyway, but still, like. And I think it's like people in the here and now need to be like mindful, like so we can avoid stuff like that from happening in the future. People need to be mindful of like, hey, why don't we appreciate the positive attributes of a thing? And I'm not talking about people who like are legitimately strongly dislike a movie and have legitimate reasons for it and don't see many positive attributes to it. I understand there are going to be people who have that opinion. Generally, I try to see the positive attributes in most things, and if I don't think I'll enjoy something, I don't watch it. But like, again, everyone's different, and legitimate criticism is fine. People who hate watch, like if you hate the state of Star Wars now, stop watching it. Do not hate watch. That is so unproductive and so stupid. It's like, if you don't like the MCU anymore, stop watching the MCU. Like, just stop. And it's just like, and this isn't me saying you're allowed to dislike something. You can watch something and dislike it. I'm saying people who like complain on and on about hating the state of something. I remember there was this whole Twitter thread about like somebody like just hating the state of Sonic, like, and just going on and on about it. And I'm like, if you don't like Sonic anymore, stop engaging with Sonic content. Like, why are you making yourself miserable? 10 years ago it was PC. Wonder how language it will be in 10 years. You have no faith in people. No, yeah, no, I get that. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that generally, my thing with media criticism is people should be more willing to either see the positive attributes in something, and if they like, and just be very careful not to like harass and to start targeting. I guess my point is that there is a Star Wars cycle. There is a clear Star Wars cycle that has been established, and it's whatever franchise people grew up with, whatever trilogy, whatever people grew up with is the best one, and then the new thing is bad, and there's not a lot of nuance beyond that. And it's just like, yeah, there are people who have legitimate criticisms, but there are people who also are like, but like the prequels were so much better, and the sequels are the worst thing. It's like you have to. I'm saying people need to try to be at least a little bit objective and acknowledge that things they love have flaws, but also acknowledging that things they hate may have merits, or at least acknowledge like why someone else might enjoy something like that. That's how I try to see things too. It's even if I dislike something, I try to acknowledge why someone else may enjoy it instead of dismissing the people who like it. Oh my god, that's the other problem too. There are people who like hate on people for liking certain content, and they're like, if you like this content, you are a fake fan or shit like that. I literally saw that because I was like pretty active on like social media around the time like Rise of Skywalker came out, and I would see people saying shit like if people who like the sequels or like Rise of Skywalker are fake fans and like shit like that. And it's like, and I see the same thing in the Zelda community with like people who became fans because of like the new games, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. Those games are very different from classic Zelda, and I understand that fans are upset that Nintendo has basically said you're never getting classic 3D Zelda back. This is the direction we want to go, and I have criticisms of Tears of the Kingdom, particularly like in the story department, compared to classic games. And I think there are ways that they can integrate linear storytelling. I could go on about like how Genshin does it. I'm not saying Genshin is perfect storytelling, but how it executes how Genshin executes the storytelling in a way that that works while keeping it semi-linear, but also allowing for it still being an open world game. Like player freedom is very important in Genshin as well. Like, but like, because Zelda, it seems like the new Zelda gameplay styles want to emphasize player freedom, and that's great. I do have some smaller complaints about the gameplay, but generally from a gameplay perspective, I think it's pretty good. From a story perspective, I have issues, and my general stance will be that I think that we should be. How on earth do I get back to Lost Woods, dude? I'm so lost right now. I guess my general stance about Zelda is like, it is possible to enjoy both styles of Zelda and see merits and drawbacks in both styles of Zelda, because I am one of those people. I haven't played all the classic games, like, and the other thing too is like, fandoms are so mob-like. You also hate hearing people say that all modern games suck, and only mention AAA games as if indie games aren't thriving. That is valid, yeah. But like, also not all AAA games suck either, because like I said, Tears of the Kingdom, like I have criticisms of it, but it is still a good game at the end of the day. It is still better than it isn't better. It has more good things than bad things about it, is what I'm trying to say. Like I have issues with it, but it is still, I would still say it is a good game. So yeah, like, these same people also pretend Nintendo doesn't exist. I'm sure there are good AAA games that are not made by Nintendo. Like, I'm sure that, Astrobot got reviewed well. I don't know if Baldur's Gate, I assume Baldur's Gate counts as a AAA game. I don't play it, but like, I assume that's what we're doing here. Like, that was a $70 retail game. So like, there are other good AAA games besides Nintendo games, like the new God of War games, the new Spider-Man games. Like, I haven't played them, but I'm just saying, like, I've heard good things. So like, it isn't just Nintendo. I do just wanna. I know you hate the state of AAA gaming today. I get that, but like, there are good AAA games by other studios. That's neither here nor there. What I'm trying to say is that the whole thing I was trying to point out is that regardless of the quality issue, there are obviously going to be old fans who aren't happy with the direction of Zelda, which is fine. But I've legitimately seen people say that people who either only like the new games or became fans because of the new games are not real Zelda fans. I've legitimately seen people say that. And it's like, I'm sorry. I've also seen people say that like Tears of the Kingdom is not a real Zelda game because it doesn't feel like a Zelda game. And I'm like, if Nintendo says it's a Zelda game, it's a Zelda game. Like I don't know what else I have to say to make it clear to these people. Like, I'm not going to bother arguing with people. I'm just saying, if Nintendo says it's a Zelda game, it's a Zelda game. Like, I don't get it. Like, I don't get why people are like that. There's also, I'm just trying to remember how to get back to Lost Woods right now. There's also again, it's just, yeah, there's a lot of merit to, it's like you don't have to like the new games, but don't say that people are not real Zelda fans if they like the new games, and don't say that the real games are not Zelda games just because they aren't what you want out of a Zelda game does not make it not a Zelda game. Just because the Star Wars sequels aren't what you want out of Star Wars doesn't make it not Star Wars or not canon. And it's just like, you can choose to ignore it if you don't like it, but don't be a dick about it. And going more with this fandom thing, and actually this goes beyond fandom. I want to talk about something for a second. I want to talk about something very candidly that has really been bothering me about gaming culture as a whole. And there's this idea of if you don't like something or you don't understand it or you complain about it being too hard, and I don't mean just bitching about it being too hard, man, it's too hard. I mean, if you have a legitimate complaint about how a mechanic in a game made the game less accessible for you and therefore made you unable to enjoy it, you're just told that you have a skill issue, screw you, you're a fake fan or some shit, or just you have a skill issue, fuck off. And it's like, no true Scotsman. Yeah, but it's like, for me, it's like I've encountered this in multiple instances. But the big one I can think of is when people express that Majora's Mask is stressful or unfun for them. And I can acknowledge the artistic merit of Majora's Mask. I also acknowledge that Majora's Mask would not work with more accessible mechanics because the whole purpose of the game is to be as inaccessible and stressful as possible. That's literally how the game is designed. And it wouldn't be the same game without that, and I acknowledge that fully. And I know the remake exists, and I know the remake was designed to make the game easier. But it also ruined some other stuff, like the Zora summoning. It ruined the Deku thing, and it's I'm sorry, and also the 3DS remake isn't on modern platforms. The only way to play it is on a 3DS or an emulator, and the N64 version is on Nintendo Switch Online, so more people are going to be playing the N64 version anyway. Also, why am I back in Goron City, dude? I'm just trying to get to Lost Woods. Oh my god. How the fuck do I get to Lost Woods? I can't remember how I got there, dude. I'm going nuts. Okay, hang on a second. But there's this idea of skill issue and criticizing people for yes, I can acknowledge I'm not skilled at something. That doesn't mean that I shouldn't have the opportunity to experience it. I'm not saying that every game is going to be for me, and that's okay. But why can't games have more accessibility options? Why can't games have easy modes? Why can't games have hard modes for people who want them? Some games have hard modes, but I know some games are easy on base, but why can't harder games have easy modes? Legitimately, what is wrong with having an easy mode? And then when a game has an easy mode, people get mocked for playing on easy. And it's why? Why do you care? And it's insulting, and it hurts because it makes me feel bad about myself. And a really good example is Sonic Mania. I want to play Sonic Mania. Everyone says it's one of the best Sonic games. I can't play it because they give you 3 lives for two acts. And the only way to, and I know it was like this in the classic games now, I'll explain that in a second. The only way to, you have to beat both acts of the zone, including the boss fight, within that 2-act structure. And that classic Sonic in particular is designed around trial and error gameplay. And Sega themselves have realized this because Sega has begun to remove lives from recent Sonic games. But even in something like Sonic Adventure, like, yes, having lives sucks, but you're only gonna have to play like one stage at a time. Yes, the stages are longer, but still, it's like even that is something better than like 2D Sonic is designed as trial and error. And there are people who say, get good, like literally get good. And then there are people who say, as a justification for the game having lives or not having an option to turn lives off. And I know that the point of Mania was to be as faithful to the classics as possible. I also know that Mania came out before Sega was removing lives from Sonic games. I get all that, but why can't they patch the game and add in an option to remove lives? Like, why is that so hard? Like, or at least just give us a way to farm lives easily in the first level or something. I don't know. My like stance is that like games which have trial and error gameplay should not have lives. Point blank period. I don't care what anyone says. If people want lives, the option should be there for people who want them, yes. Because more options are always a good thing in video games. Also, why am I in Lake Hylia again? I'm so lost right now. More options are good in video games. Always. And I know there are crazy people who want lives in Sonic games. They can have them. I don't care. I want them to have what they want. I want them to be happy. And then there are people who make the argument of like, in the 90s, like in these games you couldn't even save in a lot of these games. And we got through it, so you can too. Like pussy cry baby. You can do it too because we did it in the 90s. It's like, first of all, how did you not lose your shit? Not everyone has the patience that you have. Attention spans are legitimately shorter now. We all have smartphone brain. I'm not saying that's a good thing, I'm just saying it's a fact. It's a fact. If the only thing you had to entertain yourself in the 90s was Sonic the Hedgehog 1, yeah, you were gonna get good at it because you had nothing else to do. Like, I'm sorry. We all have smartphone brain. Trying to tell kids of this generation to be good, to be able to beat Sonic 1 on 3 lives with no continues is not realistic. It's not realistic. And it just, and yeah, I understand Mania is a lot more doable because it has a save feature you can replay, but I don't want to replay entire 2 acts of a level to get back to a boss that I was struggling at just to immediately fail at the boss and have to replay the entire 2 levels again. It's like, if not infinite lives, at least let me save after every individual act, or let me farm lives somewhere. Like, why? I do not understand why it's so hard. You know, it's like, but like if I mention this, if I say like I can't enjoy Sonic Mania or can't get into it because it's too frustrating for me to have to replay full levels over and over again, when I die, people just tell me, well, that's just the experience. That's just like the classic Sonic experience. That's how it was back in the day. I'm like, just because it was like that back in the day doesn't mean it's the same thing with like Mega Man. People get mad at me for playing Mega Man or save states. I'm like, you do not want me to play Mega Man without save states. You do not want to see me play Mega Man without save states. I will rage. And the only way I beat the classic Sonic games prior to Origins was by save stating. So, thing is that Origins has a mode where you have infinite lives. It also has a classic mode where you don't have infinite lives. But Origins gives you infinite lives. And Origins, I'm truly able to, because it's hard to appreciate level design when you're constantly save stating and rewinding to save yourself. I'm truly able to appreciate Origins level design because I am able to have infinite tries on a boss without having to replay the whole level every single time I lose my lives. I have infinite tries on the boss. I can actually learn the boss's pattern and not get so disgustingly frustrated with it. And it's like, it's just without feeling the need to like save state to not lose all my progress. And obviously something like Mania, I'm not emulating it, so save states aren't an option for me. I was playing on Switch. You could argue there are probably mods to patch in lives and stuff. Or not lives, but like patch, turn off lives. There are probably mods for that, but like I'm playing on Switch. And then people get mad at you for not playing on PC and using mods. It's like, why do you care what platform people play on? Like, I'm sorry, it's just the same thing when people like criticizing Sonic Origins. Like, people can criticize Origins all they want, but like saying that like fan remakes that are better already exist, so therefore we do not need Sonic Origins. And also that if Sonic 3 and Knuckles, I saw a legitimate argument. Hi Enigma. I saw a legitimate argument once that because Sonic 3 and Knuckles could not release with all of its original music, well, Sonic 3 specifically, cannot release with all of its original music due to copyright issues with Michael Jackson's estate. Because of this, somebody was saying if Sonic 3 can't be released with the original music, it's not Sonic 3 and shouldn't be re-released at all. And I'm like, in what world is media preservation less important than having something that is 100% true to the original product? Like, yes, it's ideal if it can be an exact recreation of it, but is it not better to have the game playable on modern platforms at all? And people say, well, I can just use the fan-made versions. Go ahead, use the fan-made versions. If you want to use the fan-made versions, use them, but not everyone has access to mods. Not everyone wants to use mods or knows how. And it's like, not everyone has a good PC. Someone might just have a shitty laptop and a Nintendo Switch, and that's all they have, and they want to play Sonic. It's like, okay, let them play Sonic on Switch. Like, who the fuck? Like, I'm sorry, I'm going on such a long rant, but it is genuinely something that really, really gets on the nerves. Like, the way people act, so entitled, and the skill issue stuff. It's like, why can't games like that, which have trial and error gameplay, shouldn't have lives? I don't know why that is a hot take. I don't know why people are angry when I say that. Meat's still good. Sorry, I just realized I'm hungry. That's expired. Oh dear. Well, it says it's Best Buy. It's probably fine. Also, that was like yesterday. It's probably fine to eat. It says Best Buy, so it doesn't say it's inedible after a certain amount of time. I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna take my life into my hands right now by eating slightly expired lunch meat. Anyway, I'm sorry for ranting so much. I apologize. It's just like it's like it offends their masculinity when you tell guys that like games should be accessible. and then criticize games for not being accessible. I'm having to watch my blood sugar. Yes, I did, Enigma. 90s buzzword? Yeah. People only remember the good stuff from the past decades. Bad stuff that came out of it gets forgotten over time. What you said about how modern games suck? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, sorry, I have to watch my blood sugar. Because I ended up with heart palpitations from low blood sugar the other day, so I do not want to repeat that incident. So that's why I had half a sandwich of crappy lunch meat. What was actually nice lunch meat, it was just like expired yesterday and had been sitting open in my fridge for about a month, so taking my life into my hands with that one. Actually, it expires tomorrow, I think, but still sitting open in my fridge for over a month. But I have my smoothie as well, so I'll be all right. But yeah, so generally, I was just talking about my experience, but how do I get to source something? I don't remember. I mean, I sort of remember, but like not well. Okay, we're in California now. That'll just take me back to Lost Woods, though. Yeah. So I guess what I'm saying is that people hate games for not being accessible, or no, people hate games for being accessible. And when you complain, when you say I can't enjoy Sonic Mania because the game doesn't have, because trial and error gameplay without infinite lives is not fair and it's unfun and unfair. People are like, "Fuck you, hater! Shut up." It's like, but also I've had so many times where like just because something wasn't hard for someone else doesn't mean it's not gonna be hard for me. Like I struggle. Like I spent 30 minutes on Radical Highway Act 2 and Sonic X Shattered Generations. Okay. I'm not normal. I'm not the normal Sonic player. Everyone else I've seen on YouTube got through that level like first try. I'm like, am I just stupid? You know? And I genuinely have self-esteem issues about my gaming skills. I'm gonna be completely honest. I genuinely have self-esteem issues about it, and I wish I didn't. That's why I stick to like Zelda and Genshin because I know how to play those games. I've been doing Genshin, that's a whole other situation, but yeah. It's just, it sucks because it's like I just want to experience. I just want to have the experiences that other people have. I don't know. I just want to be able to play Sonic Mania without it endlessly frustrating me.
You're back. Yeah, like, and I just remember, like, Damon was one of those life defender people. Like, yes, Sonic games should have lives. Like, I'm sorry, you were 15. Why do you care about this? Like, you don't even have the nostalgia excuse, child, stupid child. The baby you acts that way because you are a stupid child, I suppose. I'm so glad I stopped talking to that child. There's so many people I've had to stop talking to because they're just do not understand anything. Unfortunately, I've known many adults I've had to stop talking to because they act like children, so that's always lovely. And yes, I've known plenty of adults who also act like children. So that's cool, I guess. Yeah, awesome, nice stuff. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how to get back to Zora's Domain now, which I'm not 100% sure of. Right now, I'm gonna head to. Wait, there are grottos with fish in them, aren't there? I could be checking grottos, yeah. Forgot. There are other ways to technically obtain fish, although I don't think that this grotto is a good one for it. There's probably some Hyrule Field which have fish, though. I don't actually have to go to Zora's Domain for it. But yeah, it's just I am really self-conscious about the fact that I know I suck at games, but like people don't have to like rub it in and be an ass about it. And like Majora's Mask legitimately cost me. It was not good for that game was not good for my mental health because I have anxiety and depression, and like playing that game definitely can affect your anxiety and depression. And like people just say like, oh, I don't care. And also like if I have a short patience, I want to be able to relax. I want to be able to enjoy games. I like a good challenge, but I don't want to have to replay a whole level over and over again, which is why I'm pro infinite lives in every game, honestly. I don't see any purpose to lives in games outside of the arcade. Okay, how do I'm just gonna save warp actually, because that's the quickest way back to save warping is the quickest way back to Zora's Fountain. Yeah, apologies for the whole Alright. Alright, I do indeed have fish. I am going to go use my fish. I'm going to take my fish and shove it up my ass. No, I'm kidding. I'm not doing that. That would be funny, though, admittedly. Yeah, I'm sorry I went on such a long rant about talking about like Star Wars, and then I was talking about gaming culture. But yeah, it's like it offends people's masculinity to like tell them that games should be more accessible or whatever. I hate Andrew Tate and his fans because like I feel like Andrew Tate fans would be the kind of people who are like,
All games should have lives and suck it up. The 90s was the best. We all beat Sonic 1 with our eyes closed in the 90s. So fuck you. Like, actually feels like Andrew Tate fans would be the people to say that crap. I don't know. I don't know about that, Midge. I don't know if I agree with that. Wait, bottom of the well is Deku. So wait, where's bottom? Wait. Sorry, I'm trying to think here. Then where is bottom of the well? Because that requires child only. No, I guess Jabu's the only dungeon which requires to be a child accessible entrance. I thought bottom of the well to be a child accessible entrance. Well, I guess it's child accessible. It doesn't have to be child exclusive. But yeah, you can't be bottom of the walls. I guess it could be vanilla. It could be It could be vanilla. It could be like something accessible by child, like a fire temple or something. Okay, I don't know. I don't know what I'm thinking. Let me just do Decoratry and let me just beat Decoratry now because I can do that, so I will. Another bottle, I'll take that. Not a problem. A lot of fans are eager. Chuds seem to at least pretend to have some kind of argument for stuff. I've never seen Tate fans even attempt to argue their shit. It's just either talking about Bugattis or repeating what Tate said verbatim, or name hardly too. Granted, other Chuds do that too, but it's just a thing I've noticed. I suppose. I guess I'm saying that, like, no, Mitch, they aren't all kids because these people are of voting age. You do have to realize that these people are of voting age. Unless it's the Joe Rogan fans who caused this, and not the Andrew Tate fans. But oh, so you meant that metaphorically or functionally? I mean, yes, I agree with that. I thought you meant like actual children, because you were using it as a thing to say like the '90s argument didn't hold water or whatever. I guess I'm just saying the people who pride themselves on being like alpha males seem like the kind of people who would hate people for wanting accessibility in video games. I don't know, that's just what I think. But again, I could be entirely wrong. So I don't actually know who to blame for that toxic mentality, but personally I don't want any part of it. I think it's extremely lame. But yeah, I do plan to, give Sonic Mania another shot at some point when I'm like in a mood where I'm not trying to be rage quitting, but I do wish that the game was more fair in general. Yeah. I wish they would re-release the game with lives removed. Re-release it on any platform other than Netflix's streaming service, because apparently that happened. You weren't clear about it? Well, yeah. Because I literally thought you meant children. I'm like, these people are clearly of voting age because it has poisoned young men. This ideology, not just Andrew Tate, but like all those people. This ideology has genuinely poisoned young men, and it's sickening and disgusting. So, don't want any part of that shit. Don't. I mean, aside from the fact that I'm not male, but like I don't want any part of like alpha male shit anyway. Like, how do these people not hate themselves? Like, I think these people probably do hate themselves. They're just so insecure.
Anyone who calls themselves an alpha male is definitely not an alpha male. Even ignoring that those don't exist, an alpha wouldn't have to affirm themselves.
100%, yes, literally, yeah, literally that. Like, I don't understand why people are so just. People are just stupid. I gotta admit. Oh, Bob's your bag. So I guess I have a second type of explosive now. Yeah, that like people really don't use their brains, and that is unfortunate. I wish people would learn to use their brains better.
That would be very nice if people would actually use them. Like, use your brains, folks, really. You have brains, use them. We have the advantage of being a large brain species. We should be using our brains. I don't have to tell everyone I'm a brunette. I just am, and even then, the difference is brunettes exist. Yeah. Oh, you're. I guess you are a brunette. Are you like light? Are you like light brown? I mean, you're not blonde, so I guess. Because I'm also light brown, but people think I'm dark brown. They don't look. You have to look at it in certain light. Like I have natural blonde highlights if you look at it in the right light. And I'm not saying that to brag. It's just true. I'm actually thinking of dyeing my hair blonde, but I don't know how light I want to go. Not like anytime like in the near future, but like. And also not like permanently, just to try it. Like not. He used to be blonde as a kid, yeah. I think I've always had about the same. But yeah, I want to see what I would look like as a blonde. I do want to see that. Although, like, I kind of like red. My aunt dyed hers like a natural red a natural type red. It was not natural for her, but I mean, it wasn't like a bright red. And yes, I do want to get like Shadow the Hedgehog hair again at some point in my life, but I had Shadow the Hedgehog hair before. Except the rest of it would have to be black, which I don't even know if that would be possible. Like dye the whole thing black and then put red streaks in it. Like, not even possible. Because my hair's too light to be Shadow the Hedgehog, unfortunately. I'm just imagining going to work with just Shadow the Hedgehog hair. But I did have my natural hair, and then I had some red highlights in it once, like bright red, like Shadow the Hedgehog's red streaks, like that color, like. I mean, I could go full red. I could look like Duke. But I don't really want to go full red because I don't want to clean up. I don't want my pillowcases to be red again. I can't remember if my red faded fast. I think my red faded faster than my blue though. Although my blue just faded to green, so I just had green for like a month, and then it just eventually faded and grew out, you know. But yeah. I've never tried purple. Maybe I'll try purple sometime. But I do kind of want to just try blonde and see what it looks like on me. I don't know if I'm bold enough to go platinum, honestly. But I'm kind of curious. I'm a little worried platinum wouldn't look good on me because I have such pronounced eyebrows. And I'd have to dye my eyebrows or just have dark eyebrows and then also have platinum hair, I guess. Also, like, I'm like less insecure about my eyebrows now because I was an Oasis fan, and the Gallagher brothers have very pronounced eyebrows. So yeah, I used to be so insecure about my eyebrows and about my just my face in general and my hair and everything. Well, not my hair so much, but my face. I don't really care that much about my face now. It's just, it is what it is. I actually kind of like my face now. You dyed your hair dark red? Based. Yeah, luckily my work doesn't care if I dye my hair, so like, I mean, obviously blonde wouldn't be a problem for any workplace, but like, one of my managers has like bright red hair all the time. She just keeps it bright red. So it kind of looks magenta a lot of the time, you know, it fades. I think it is supposed to be red, but it kind of looks magenta. You also took a picture of some wax paper containers doused in red hair alongside scissors, urine, and sent it to your friend with no context. Yeah, so my uncle got his haircut the other day, and it was just like a little bit of gray, and then I got mine cut, and it was like so much friggin' hair. I'm like, I don't know why my hair grows way too goddamn fast. I wish my hair didn't grow so fast. Oh my god, it's the credits music. That is funny. The boss music is the credits music. But yeah, that's really interesting about, oh yeah, I was just saying, like, because I know a friend of mine on Instagram was saying she's trying to get a different job, and that she didn't want to go pink because like some places are worried about dyed hair or whatever. Some jobs. Which I think is stupid. It's like, why do you care what someone else does to their head? Like, I don't care if someone has if a person who is serving me has green hair. Like, I don't give a fuck, you know? But like I said, one of my supervisors, she has like bright red. So I remember when I got hired there, I literally asked, I'm like, is red hair okay? I mean, dyed. Because I was just getting like a few highlights, and they're like, oh yeah, you know, supervisor's name has red all the time. I was like, oh. Okay, then I guess it's cool then. But after that red faded out, I haven't covered it since. But I just got a cut the other day. I'm like, now I have like bangs which are like at a length where I don't know. I want to keep growing them, but it's like I can't because like then it just looks messy. I kind of want to grow my hair, but I also don't. Okay, we just obtained the shadow medallion. Okay, I'm going to go use the restroom. I will be right back. But I really have to pee. Yeah, when I get my bangs cut, oh no, when I get my hair cut, my bangs kind of stick up, and everything on the top of my head just sticks up because everything in the back is so short and I can't support it. So my hair kind of sticks up. I could get it buzzed short on top, but I don't want to do that. At least not right now. Think about doing it a different time though. I would try it just like one time, just to see how I felt about it. I'm cold. I'm gonna use my Genshin Impact Wanderer blanket. My throat's starting to hurt because I was talking so much about Star Wars and crap. Hopefully I find a hook shot. It's always the hook shot, I swear. Oh my god, I have a sword, yes. Yay. Here's our medallion situation. Okay, head now. Weird little loadings on there. Oh, okay. Now I'm here, I guess. I do have instant phenomenon. Oh, I should have jumped off. Gosh darn it. I messed up. I find it interesting that it auto-equips your shield if you get it before coming at all. And there's the hook shot. Hold on, I need to, give me a second here. I'm still, like, hungry, and I need food, but I don't have any food. Yogurt, I can eat yogurt, I guess. I don't really want yogurt. Can't believe the first item I got while going adult was a shot. That's great. I'm very happy with that result. Oh, I did not pause the game.
Oh, so they fixed that Tales of Grace F Remastered launch trailer on the Switch. They fixed it, so we no longer have the 7-second silence. I don't even know what Tales of Grace F is. It's just really funny to me that they accidentally uploaded a trailer with 7 seconds of silence for a game releasing on a Nintendo platform. I guess now I have to play it. No. Nintendo is very goofy sometimes. Dude, I forgot how good extra toasty Cheez-Its were. Because I had some left over from something. Dude, like I've been on a 4 cheese kick. 4 cheese are so good. But like extra toasty are also so good. Oh shit, Ganon's Castle. I do have a medallion. I can check what Ganon's Castle is. Let me get this multiple here first. Yeah. Blue fire, but same thing. That'll make Ice Cavern a breeze if I decide to do Ice Cavern. So I know Deku Tree is Ice Cavern. Oh, so it's Water Temple with Ganon Temple music. I think that's the Ganon basement music, which is funny because Ganon's Castle loading zone is what brought us here, so very fitting. Sorry, I keep pausing to eat these crackers. I just realized I don't have Song of Time. Hold on. Dude, I'm about to die. Hold on. I don't think I can drink. I guess I could try to drink the Big Pro, but I can't sell it. How is he still alive? He doesn't have that much health. How is he still alive? Dude, I'm so dead. I'm so dead right now. God damn it. Okay, I'm not trying it again, dude. I'm coming back later. Okay, Ganon is water. Okay. Well, I didn't know you could stand up here. What the heck? I don't have War on Tunic. I don't want to be fired over right now. I'm sorry. I don't want to. Okay, so Forest is fire. I don't want to do Fire Temple with 3 hearts, no Goron Tunic, and no hammer. Dude, give me like Forest Temple or like Dodongo's Tavern or like nothing I can actually like do.
That's good. Spirit music is good. I was gonna say he's gonna come down to Shadowbosky again, and then I don't think I need to beat Shadow this seed. It's Forest and Fire Boskies I need now. Ready? Let's go to wherever this goes. I don't really remember. I know the web burning grotto was like goes south most of the line. When I go back there, I'll get it because I have what's the word? Death Mountain Trail. Okay. What dungeon? I'm gonna go to Shadow Temple. Yeah, I can do like 2 things in Shadow Temple. let's go to. Oh, this is Jabu. Never mind. I forgot what dungeon it was. Okay, I definitely can't do anything there without boomerang. Oh, Marty. Moo. Moo, Nabby, moo. A more true word been spoken, Nabby. So true, Bestie, so true. I don't know, the purple and the green don't look too hot together. A spirit of shadow, right? Okay. I don't want to go there though. Well, I guess that noise is fitting. Okay, looks like we got a new shadow trial. Interesting. I think hammer's required for shadow trial, actually. There's a switch you gotta hit. Unless it's not actually required. Actually, I'm not sure if it is or not. I don't remember. I know it is required for this trial. I'm not actually gonna worry about doing the trial. I just wanted to do the checks, but like, I can't do the checks, then I can't do them. Because I don't have long shots, so like, I'm not sure if I can actually check this here. I can check this. I can check this chest here. Don't you dare touch me! Don't you dare! Please don't spit me into the void. Okay, thank God. I got really scared there. Do not eat me, do not eat me. So you can do this with either long shot or fire arrows, but you can't. You have to have one of those two things. Interesting. Very interesting. Although I'm not sure if I'll be able to make it back home, to be honest. Yeah, I might just be stranded here, honestly. Hold on. I might be stranded here. I guess the developers did not account for a scenario where you wouldn't have a long shot here. Is there like another thing I can hit? No. Damn it. This would be a real shot in the dark. I don't even know if it'll shoot that far, to be honest. Maybe a little lower. Yeah, there's no way. There's just no way. Oh shit! No effing way I hit that. No effing way I hit that. I do think hammer's required for that switch though. That other switch. Nocturne, okay, that might be my way for hero. I know I could bypass this with cover boots, but like don't have hover boots. I don't think I can actually complete the trial right now. And that's okay. That's okay. I can come back. I would need either like a long shot or like a hammer, I think. Okay. I don't think hammer's explicitly required for, but I have to get hammer anyways. I have to eat fire double. Okay. That's cool. So I guess maybe perhaps Nocturne may have been my way of the hero actually. Let's also see. I can do. I wonder if anyone actually bothers moving the statues in this room. I always just damage boost. I mean, there could always be more than one way of the hero thing as well. Yeah, I don't have gems, so I'm not gonna wear my stuff yet. What? How did that miss? Also, what a bomb juice. What? You have to be kidding me. I also only have 5 bomb juice. Well, I only have 3 now. Please hit. Thank you. Oh, it is in this corner. I was like, I know the chest is here. There we go. 23. Okay. Let me check the Deku scrubs. And I think that's all I can do here for now. Scams. When these guys are giant rip-offs, I'm not even gonna lie. Giant effing rip-offs. Okay, I'm gonna go to bed now. I'm really tired. So I'm gonna go to bed. Ugh.